Hello viewers. Today we join Guy Drouin from Biotho, who is the CEO of Biothomica, and he has a great experience in landfill projects, in destroying mine methane, and all sorts of gas projects, right? Gas related projects. Yeah. So Guy, can you tell me a little bit more about Biothomica and the VAMOX system that is very innovative? That comes from Biothomica?
Biothomica is a technology company, which have been founded by myself in 1986. And from the beginning, we specialize in the methane recuperation from landfill. And later on, at the beginning of the 2000, we began to look at the possibility to recuperate methane from underground coal mine. Essentially, the methane coming from ventilation system. As you know, if you don't ventilate underground coal mine, it could create a security problem, explosion. So it's very important to ventilate underground coal mine. By doing so, you are emitting a large quantity of methane, even if it is very diluted in a large volume of air. If you have, say, a concentration of about 1% methane in a large volume of air, after 1 year, it's millions of tons of CO2 equivalent, which are being emitted by ventilation system of coal mines. In fact, in United States alone, all the underground coal mine are emitting about 70 million ton equivalent of CO2, and that's represent about 70% of all the methane being produced by the underground coal mine. So it's very important in terms of climate change to develop a technology that will destroy this methane in order to have a better air and a better planet for the future. So we developed at the beginning of in 2000 and 2004 and 2005 the VAMOX process. And this process is capable to oxidize the methane even if it is in a very low concentration, as low as 0.25%. And as you know, you cannot try to burn the methane at so low concentration. You need at least 15% concentration in order to be able to burn the methane. In our system, we have developed what we call a type of a bed with ceramic media. It's like a heat exchanger. We can recuperate always the heat being coming from the oxidation process, and it is recuperated on ceramic media, and with a valve mechanism we can always recuperate this heat in order to be able to keep at least inside the oxidation chamber a temperature of about 1000 degrees centigrade or 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. So we developed this process, and the first project which had been done in North America in an underground coal mine was with a mine in Alabama near Tuscaloosa, a mine owned by Walter Energy. It is a mine at about 2,000 feet underground, operated by Walter Energy in order to produce metallurgical coal. So we installed the first unit in 2009, and we began the operation by March 2009, and we began to generate carbon credit coming from VAMOX process.
Can you also say, you guys, Biothomica, does projects all around the world. So can you tell me what is the difference between your projects that you've done in California and the ones you've done all around the world?
Okay, we, as I mentioned at the beginning, we have developed also technology in order to capture methane from landfill. So we have installed in Canada the largest landfill gas power plant in Montreal. In Montreal landfill, it is a 25 megawatt power plant, and we began the operation of this power plant back in 1996. And after that, in 2005, we have installed a similar project, landfill gas capture and power plant in El Salvador on the San Salvador landfill, which is known under the name of Neyapa landfill. And we have installed landfill gas capture system, a flaring system, and since 2012 there is a 6 megawatt power plant. And in 2006 we registered this project under Kyoto Protocol, the clean development mechanisms, in order to generate carbon credit, which will be eligible under the UNFCCC protocol, AM002 UNFCCC protocol. And we registered this credit under Kyoto Protocol, and we sold this credit directly to the Luxembourg country in Europe back in 2006 up to 2012.
Can you, what is your opinion about whether mine methane capture could supply a lot of offsets to the carbon market?
Yes, it's why California adopted the coal mine methane protocol last July of 2014, because they need a better supply of offset in order to be able to respond to the demand of offset by the large emitter. So the coal mine methane protocol could be, in fact, a good supply of carbon credit, since United States is the second largest coal mining country after China, followed by Ukraine and also by India and Russia. So there is a potential of more than 20 million carbon credit per year coming from project being done in the coal mine industry in United States. We were the first project. We have right now a project in order to increase our production of carbon credit up to 400,000 tons per year. There are other projects and other underground coal mine in United States that I am aware of, and it could be a significant supply of carbon credit. And it's important, especially with the Governor Brown executive order of yesterday, where the carbon market will be extended up to 2030, so that will help a lot for future project in this field of activity, since now we can amortize the loan not only on a 5-year period but on a 15-year period. So that will help a lot carbon developer like Biothermica to do project in the coal mine industry, and in a sense that will permit to produce green coal.
Yeah, that sounds great. Green coal. So what is the difference, do you think, what's the difference between mine methane capture and other protocols that you see in the carbon market?
It's a very good question. Since we have experience in the Kyoto market and now experience with the California market, because we sold our first credit coming from coal mine methane last month on the California market. So both markets are almost the same, but there is major difference. One of the difference, it's with the California market, we have a floor price. That means that the risk of having a carbon price collapse like the one we had in the Kyoto Protocol market, which is mostly now with the European country, as you know, they experience a carbon price collapse. With a floor price, we will not live such a possibility. So it's more easy to finance a project inside the California cap-and-trade market. The second thing, it's the way that the verification is being done inside the Quebec, Ontario, California market. It's a very rigorous approach. We can have up to 2 verification. You can be invalidated after 8 years. We don't have such things in the Kyoto market mechanism. So I suspect that the architects of the cap-and-trade system in California look in details at the experience of the Kyoto market. They took the good things and they put aside the bad things, and they create an improved market mechanism. I suspect that. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's normal. It's learning by doing. So, and eventually, I'm quite sure Kyoto market will add up some improvement that have been done with California, Quebec, and Ontario market. So that's normal. It's normal evolution. We try to be better and better across the years.
Well, thank you, Guy. Thank you for sharing your insight with us. Thank you for being on CaliforniaCarbon.info.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.